everyone, Liane here. I wanted to introduce you to my Hobonichi A6 Techo planner. This is an April start, and so I've had this for 6 months now. And I just wanted to give you, I just wanted to introduce you to my planner. This is a very messy, organic, functional planner of mine. And so I guess the purpose of this video is to just add, my content out there as well. It's not going to be very neat, but it is a system that works for me, and also gives you a little glimpse into the way that my mind works. So just to give you a heads up, let's see, I have a ruler here and I just wanted to do a quick measurement. It is about 4 1/4 inches by 6 inches. And it's an April start. Also, it's the Japanese version. So if you could see here, everything is in Japanese text. The quotes down below are in Japanese, the day of the week, the month at a glance down below. And so, in some ways, actually, if I can go back, I will probably get the English version. And I don't know if there is an April start in the English version. If it's just if the English version only comes in the January start, then I might just have to transition to a new planner in January. But anyway, that is probably the only negative to this planner, is that since everything is in Japanese, not a big deal, but I would just write the day of the week down below. But I have seen other videos where, it has, in the English versions, it's more black and white. It's not multicolored like the Japanese version is, but it has the day of the week. And even just having that, on the page already printed makes it really helpful. There have been times when I've just lost track. I had the dates mixed up or the day of the week mixed up, and also it's a Monday start, so that's also kind of a different perspective for me, because here in the US, a lot of our planners are Sunday starts. Visually, I think it makes more sense to have a Monday start, because then you have your weekends on the ends on the right side of the week, and I think it makes more organizational sense. But I'm just so used to a Sunday start that sometimes I will get my day of the week mixed up when I am looking at the date and I look down here to figure out what day of the week it is. And this is more with future planning that I end up getting my days mixed up. Anyway, so I just wanted to show you, this is how I use my planner. And I hope it also just inspires you that, part of the fun of these planners is, for some people, it is about, being not inspired, but, you try to see how other people use their planners and figure out their systems. And so you try to adopt it. And what I found is that I just have to continue experimenting and find my own method. And yeah, I'll just kind of show you my journey. Let's see here. I did use this year at a glance at the beginning, but then, so I used the, the Kuretake Zig dot markers to track the days that I was practicing yoga. And I was doing it every single day since the beginning of the year. But then mid-April, I got into a ski accident. And so I actually wasn't able to walk for a couple of months. So I was not able to. But what's interesting, and the silver lining, is that it got me into the rabbit hole of fountain pens and journaling. And so about a month later, I uploaded my first video, which was about my beginner fountain pen collection. And you can see that I'll have it in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. I didn't really use the future log here. I use the months by swatching all of my Super Tips Crayola markers. And then you can see here that it's quite functional. There are times where I try to use stickers, but you know what? I'm finding that stickers and washi tapes, I mean, I'll continue using them and experiment with them, but I find that more of my style is literally just taking markers and doodling. I mean, you could see it's a messy process, but it is probably the style that speaks most to me. This is an ink blot that my son made, and this is some of his sketching here. But, you know, left side, I had all my appointments. Right side was all my to-do lists, you know, notes, reminders. And now if you see any colorful pages like this, it's because I retroactively, like this is probably just a few weeks ago, that I just started taking, you know, mild liners and coloring in circles, just to fill in some of the blank spaces in my planner. And then I would take my Hobonichi, or not my Hobonichi, my Fudenosuke pen, and just write quotes that I found were inspiring from the book that I've been transcribing from, which is Maya Angelou's, I have it here with me, Maya Angelou's book, Letter to My Daughter. So that's been a fun process where, you know, the day has already been done and gone. It's been a few weeks. I'll go back and just color it in. So it's been fun to marry the functional, the practical with the creative side of me as well. So there's more doodling. And you can tell the way I like to plan is I like to box commitments, box out notes, and this is where I'm testing all the fountain pen inks and pens. This is just some graphic detailing or doodling with my Pilot Parallel pen. This is also just a coloring after I had planned out my days. This was something that I did, you know, just a few weeks ago, and this is from May 16th. These are some stickers that I got from my daughter for my birthday. You can see I'll use some stickers, some washi tape every now and then, but this is really more my style. It's literally just taking super tip markers, coloring in a blob, and then writing over it with a quote. This is just me playing with the Fudenosuke pen, some more washi tape, stickers. Yeah, this is just a little quick journal entry blurb. This is the ancient copper ink that I used with my Birmingham Model A Jurassic amber pen. It's one of my favorite ink and pen combos. Just more, again, of a retroactive coloring in and writing some quotes. So that's been a really fun process for me to revisit old pages. Like this day, for example, I was just seeing clients and I didn't really have anything planned out. And so what I'll probably do, and I can probably just demonstrate it here, is I'll just, oh, this is a dark color. I didn't anticipate it to be so dark. And I'll just color this in. Wow, this one's a dark color. Maybe I could have used this mild liner. Let's see. Oh yeah, much better. But I love how this Tomoe river paper that Hobonichi uses, how it really interacts with the marker. I imagine you can do some watercolor on here too, do some simple washes. And then once I let it dry, then I'll just like write in a journal or like a journal entry or a quote. And I can just even find one here right now. Okay, so for example, in this chapter, Senegal, so what I'm finding here She says the epitome of sophistication. Sophistication is utter simplicity. And then I'll do an arrow like so. Now, this is what I think is just so fun of making your planner your own. You know, it may not look like anybody else's, and I think that's the point. It's just to make this planner my very own, and I think this is definitely the epitome of Liane creativity here. By the way, this is a sticker set that my daughter got me. Gerber daisies were one of the main flowers in my wedding back, this was like 15 years ago. So, you know, if you see any stickers here, they're all stickers that I got from my daughter for my birthday. She found that I was really getting into journaling and stickers, and so my thoughtful daughter just got me a whole bunch of stickers. So all these stickers are from my daughter. This is a doodle that my son made. This is a collage that I did. I think I had like 30 minutes, and so I just took an old Real Simple magazine, ripped out some pages. This is a like a feminine cup, like a cup that you use, like a silicone disc, if you know what I mean. But I just thought visually it was fun. It belonged in here. And then this is also just like a retroactive coloring of the pages, more retroactive doodling. Now these will be sections too that I'll probably go in and just color and doodle again. Now this one, yeah, this was a particularly busy day where I didn't even journal a thing. I didn't write any to-dos. We were out off to go see family all weekend. So this is also more retroactive doodling and journaling. This is fun. So it says here, and I surely love the brave and sturdy hearts who dare to love. Today, these lovers have broken the bonds of timidity and stepped out before the world to say, we dare and we hope, by Maya Angelou. Here are more words. Embrace the uplifting communion found in a good marriage. Our bones know the weight. Oh, this is fun too. More parallel pen usage. And then I just used like a crayon, a yellow crayon, to color in the white. This is fun too. Oh, I also like this color combination, pink and red. More doodling by my son. More boxes. Let's see, more doodles. And all of this writing is done with fountain pens. By the way, this sort of organizing my commitments and to-dos is inspired by a video by Pens and Pears, and I'll link their video as well. This too, inspired by Pens and Pears. Ink blot and doodling by my son, more coloring in, and boxing off, and there we are. And then these are stickers that my daughter gave me again, and this is for Halloween. So I have until the end of March to complete this planner, and I've really enjoyed it. The only thing that I might do differently is I'll probably get the English version for next year, and I'm going to also experiment. I've ordered a Techo 2023 for next year. So I'll give that a try as well. And what's different about the Take a Note is that you've got, I think what you'll have is, and what's different is that on a spread like this, a Take a Note will have the week at a glance. So it'll be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then you've got day one, you've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it's like Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I think that Take a Note layout will be really helpful for me in that I can kind of organize my week. The one other thing about the dailies is that because it is one day at a time, if there's like a span of a few days where I hadn't been using my planner, I kind of don't like the fact that I've had 3 days of blank pages, you know? And also each day, I mean, it's the basis for a dailies planner. You get one page for one day, but I think sometimes I get lost because especially if I want to do a little bit of like looking ahead, it's kind of hard to orient myself because I don't see it as kind of like a weekly or monthly rhythm. So I think a Take a Note might be interesting in that for every 2-3 pages, or, you know, every 1, 2, 3, 4, every 4 pages, you've got the cadence of a week. So you can flip through and say, okay, by the end of the week, on Friday or Saturday, I've got this to look forward to. And so you can kind of, you know, locate yourself in a way when you think about planning ahead while still maintaining like a day, while also focusing one day at a time. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing, using the Take a Note for next year, but also I'm thinking about purchasing a Hobonichi English version with a January start to kind of continue my creative process, because this has been really fun. And I like to actually try to get some watercolor into this too, and play with the paper and just allow more creative expression on my planners too. All right, well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.